Hey everyone, it's Mark, and I figured I'd show a little bit of squat footage from earlier this week as I continue to rehab my hip. If you saw my powerlifting video, you'll know that a few weeks before my meet, I injured my hip, and for a few weeks I couldn't even squat the bar without being in a lot of pain. So it's nice to move some weight now without hurting so much. Before we go on, sorry for the vertical video. I know vertical video sucks. Everyone who records vertical video should die. But given the limited space in my gym, if I turn my phone sideways, I'm going to end up cutting off my head or my feet. So the one thing I want to talk about is keeping the bar over mid-foot. Keeping the bar over mid-foot as you descend and ascend in the squat fixes a lot of problems. It gives you a perfectly vertical bar path. It sets your back angle to where it needs to be, regardless of your anthropometry. And as a result, your hips and your knees go where they need to be as well. Now, everyone's going to look different when they squat because of differences in anthropometry, but that doesn't mean that this cue goes out the window. In fact, in Starting Strength, Mark Rippetoe calls this the master cue because it fixes so many of these problems in the squat. If you're drifting forward, you're creating an unnecessary lever arm, the bar's going over your toes, and so your back ends up doing a lot of work to fight to get the bar back into place as you ascend or descend in the squat. Alternatively, if your bar path is drifting over your heels, you're going to lose your balance and fall backwards. Another problem it fixes is back angle. Some people squat a little too vertically, or some people don't lean over enough. But if you keep the bar over mid-foot, then regardless of how long or short your torso or your femurs are, it will be where it needs to be because the bar is over mid-foot. And another problem that fixes is what's going on with your feet when you squat, something that most people don't pay attention to. If you find yourself getting onto your toes or being a little too far back on your heels, it's because that's where the bar is drifting towards. If you're on your toes, you're going to end up putting a lot of stress on your knees and doing a lot more quad and lower back work to get the bar to where it needs to be. And again, if it's over your heels, you fall backwards. So the next time you squat, keep this cue in mind. Bar over mid-foot. It's something I'm really working on myself, and if you nail it, you should be able to squat a lot more weight because your body is no longer fighting inefficiencies in movement and unnecessary lever arms. So again, bar over mid-foot, and I think you'll notice that your squat improves a lot. Thanks for watching.